Hi, I'm Akshat Malhotra. This is not just a standalone video, but a part of an entire course on the fundamentals of personal finance. All the videos so far covered everything you needed to know to set your basics and even understand the various financial avenues that are available to invest. Now, this particular module will cover diversification and financial planning in depth. Oh, and don't forget the free Excel calculators that we've created just for you. You've been a really good student. You've done all the tasks and you've learned it well. So we thought, why not surprise you with a bonus activity? Trust me, this bonus activity that we've developed will give you a view into the next 20, 30, 40 years of your financial life. This exercise is going to help you plan your finances in a way that you will be always on top of your finances. You'll know what to do, how to do, when to do. Let's look at this and promise me that once you go through this chapter, you are going to do this activity right then and send it to me. Send it to me and I promise we will give you a feedback on that activity. So let's look at that, what it is. We call it the SMART goal breakup activity, a financial plan activity. You could call this anything. In this column, so you see there, this is the huge sheet. I'll first give you a look of the entire sheet. You put in your goals, you put in your long-term, short-term, you put in your time horizon, the risk appetite that you have, the goal amount that you have, what are you going to invest in, how much allocation in each of these, expected rate of return, and finally this tool will tell you how much do you need to start investing from today onwards into each of these instruments in order to fulfill your financial goals. Let me take a couple of examples and then I'm sure you'll be able to visualize how powerful this tool is. Let's put the first example. Child's education. We want to start investing for our child's education. It's a long-term goal. We have 15 years of time in hand. And since it's my child's education, though I have a 15-year period, which is long-term, but I don't want to go all aggressive because it's not like a super long term, and then it's also about my child's education. I don't want to take too much of risk. So I will choose, I think I have a moderately aggressive risk appetite in this scenario, right? You get the point? It's a 15-year goal. It's about my child. So I can take risk because it's a long-term goal, but I don't want to go all in, I don't want to go 100% aggressive. So I will choose a moderately aggressive risk appetite for myself. In the goal amount section here, you could put in your goal amount of 1 crore rupees. That's 10 lakh, Mr. Zero, 1 crore rupees. Now, if you see further, it has 3 asset classes, namely fixed income, equity, and gold. Allocation percentage. How do you go about deciding the allocation percentage? So since it's about your child's education, investing in gold might not make any sense, right? And you have a moderately aggressive risk appetite. So remember, 25-75% is the ratio in which you should be dividing your money into the fixed income versus equity. So 25% goes to your fixed income, 75% goes towards your equity. Okay. Moving forward, expected return. So since it's a 15-year period, my expected return from fixed income, I can use a PPF scheme for this. That gives me 7.1% of fixed return. That's, I think, the highest that a scheme could return, right? And at the same time, for my equity, I can take a 10% return. I can assume a 10% return. And there you go, my friends. This tool has given you a breakup as to how much do you need to start investing from today in order to achieve the goal for your child's education. 7,773 should be deposited into your PPF account. 17,000 should be deposited into an equity-based instrument that could give you 10% return. I hope you're following me. Let's go further. Let's put another goal. This time maybe child's wedding. Just randomly taking up that goal. Let's say it's an even longer term goal, right? Because she's going to study in 15 years. So it's going to take her about some time to, study, take up a job, do some, get exposure to the corporate world. So you have about 25 years, if I'm not wrong, to fulfill the goal of your child's wedding. 25 years goal, again, long term. You could go aggressive because above 20 years. Let's say you plan to spend 50 lakh rupees. Oh, this is 5. Why do I always miss a 0? 50 lakh rupees. And since it's an aggressive risk appetite, you could go all 100 into equity. And if you could assume maybe 12% in this case, just going a little up because we have enough time, right? And you'll learn about this as I promised in subsequent chapters. All you need to do is start investing 2,635 rupees from today onwards in order to achieve a goal of 50 lakh rupees in 25 years from now. Further, another goal. Plan my startup. Plan my startup. I want to open up a business 10 years from now, medium term goal. I'm going to choose, since it's a 10-year goal, it's about my startup, medium term. I can go for moderately aggressive. And I need a total of 10 lakh rupees, let's say. So what I'm going to do now is, although it's allowed 25-75, but since it's shorter, it's not as long as 15 years, it's a 10-year goal. So I'm going to do, maybe 30% into fixed income and 70% into equity. I'll expect about 6% return from my fixed income instrument in a span of 10 years. It could be fixed deposits. It could be a few of the debt mutual funds that we're going to talk about very soon. So about 6% is my assumption and 10% again for my equity. And there you go, 3,389 and 1,822. There you go. Also, just came into my mind for my child's wedding. The reason why I had taken this up is, although I have an aggressive risk appetite, but I know that, during the wedding times, we like gifting gold to our children, right? So maybe you could take a 90% equity and a 10% gold in that case. And once again, gold has given a consistent return of 7-8% annually. So you could take about 8% return about gold. And there you see, you just need to start investing 522 rupees in gold and 2,371 rupees in equity to make sure you achieve the corpus of 50 lakh rupees. And so similarly, you could put in the Honda City that you're planning to buy. You could put in another car that you're planning to buy. You could put in a couple of other goals that you have, maybe buying a house, maybe renovating your house, maybe going for a vacation, right? Vacation, buying a house. All of these goals can be put up here. And what this tool is going to do, it's going to tell you in total how much do you need to start investing from today onwards in various instruments. In total, to achieve all of the goals that are mentioned on this sheet, you need to invest 9,500 in fixed income, you need to start investing 23,000 in equity, and you need to start investing 522 in gold. So which means you need to start a total SIP of 33,000 rupees from today onwards in order to achieve these goals, in order to achieve all of these goals. How powerful is that? You know exactly how much you need to start investing to achieve your financial goals. The more the goals you add, the better the plan you make, the more concrete you are on top of your finances, right? So yes, do this exercise, add as many goals as you can, and once you do, please put in your details and mail it to, and we will give you a feedback on this workbook. Trust me, doing this homework will give you immense understanding about how to make a financial plan. And if you do this homework and send it back to us, we promise you that you're going to get an even better planner on the mega day. But you will get that only when you do this and send it back to us. That bonus will get activated only once you complete this activity. Cool? Promise? Chalo. Go ahead and do this, and then if you have any doubts, feel free to reach out to us on the email ID below. Do like, share, and subscribe to this channel.